Hi, my name is Ruth McNeil. I'm a project manager with Scottish Water Horizons, who are the lead partner for the European Water Test Network project. Today, I will speak about the need for innovation or research and development in the water sector, and specifically what the Water Test Network can do to help support innovators. This year, the UK Water Innovation Strategy was published in September 2020. Water companies from across the UK have come together to drive transformational change through collaborative innovation. The key principles focus on the delivering of transformative innovation. From carrying out research and developing innovative technologies through to driving behavioural change and implementing policy frameworks, everyone has their part to play in innovation. The various themes identified in the strategy are common not just to the likes of Scottish Water and Scottish Water Horizons, but other water utilities, and are similar to the ambitions of other types of water organisations across Europe, such as those involved in the Water Test Network. For example, we all look to provide the services society needs, expects, and values, provide clean water for all, and deliver resilient infrastructure systems. And one which is becoming increasingly important is we're all looking to achieve net zero carbon. These themes are common to us all. There are various barriers to innovation that the innovation strategy and projects like the Water Test Network seek to address. It's a competitive global market. Although things like the UK Water Innovation Strategy are looking to resolve it, there remains a lack of aligned vision across the sector and across regions. The water sector tends to be one which is very risk averse, making it difficult to break into the water sector. Pre-commercial testing of new technology is difficult and often costly, and investors can be reluctant to invest in unproven technology with an uncertain return on investment. We understand that with a growing demand on water resources, innovative technology plays an important role in reducing the supply and demand gap. The UK Water Innovation Strategy says that the role of innovation is that innovation extends from research and a better understanding of our challenges through to testing new ideas quickly, failing fast, iterating, and importantly, spreading and scaling what works so that we achieve maximum benefit. The Water Test Network looks to help address the previously mentioned barriers and help support this role of innovation in the water sector. We do this by helping to understand the challenges and providing an environment to allow for the testing, iteration, and scaling up of new ideas, helping to reduce the time taken to get new ideas to market. When we help to understand the challenges, we do this in two main ways. Firstly, we launch innovation challenges. These are problems experienced by water users, such as public utilities, large industry, etc., to which a solution is sought from innovative SMEs. We engage SMEs in what we like to call a meet the buyer type of exercise. We've launched 3 innovation challenges to date. The first was on improving the sludge process, followed by another on detection and or removal of pharmaceuticals. And our final one was closed last month on PFAS removal. We committed to doing 5 over the project lifetime, so we still have 2 more left to go. The winners gain access to our testing facilities up to a maximum of €50,000 of in-kind support, but they're also invited to attend international conferences or events that the Water Test Network hosts so that they can promote their product to a wider audience. The second way we hope to help SMEs understand the challenges is through our foresight reports. These are market analysis and foresight reports aimed at informing SMEs of market opportunities around specific themes. The first report on wastewater is expected to be published this month. It is currently going through its final stages of review. The report will provide a general overview of the political, environmental, economic, social and technological factors that influence the wastewater sector. The report then looks to the future, what opportunities there are for technologies entering the wastewater sector. And again, it provides that general overview of the areas which are facing challenges or offer opportunities for new technologies. It aims to identify these areas which water utilities and other major actors will be focusing on in the future, and therefore where they will be looking for innovations to help them to achieve their strategic goals. Our second foresight report we hope to release in 2021 around drinking water. The primary purpose of the Water Test Network is to foster an innovation environment now. The Water Test Network is a transnational collaboration which has created a network of testing facilities across Northwest Europe, which seeks to address key challenges faced by the water sector. We think innovative technology should play an important role in the water sector, and SMEs are key in developing these innovations. We support SMEs to address sector challenges and accelerate time for innovations to get to market by making it easier for them to test and verify their innovations to overcome the reluctance over unproven technologies. We do this through providing access to a network of testing facilities so SMEs can fine-tune and test technologies in a real setting. The Water Test Network was allocated funding through the Interreg Northwest Europe programme under their innovation thematic priority. We receive European Regional Development Fund co-financing for 60% of our €6 million budget. A total of 7 project partners, 5 sub-partners and 5 associated partners across Northwest Europe work together. The project comes to an end in December 2022 as we've just been granted a 1-year extension. SMEs across Europe can access our 14 operational testing facilities with a wide range of water types and applications. With the new sector focus on zero carbon, some of our testing facilities are also looking to bring flexibility in what they offer to allow for technologies who want to test on reducing carbon emissions. The map on the slide shows the locations of our testing facilities. So we have 1 in France, 1 in Germany, 2 in Belgium, 7 in the Netherlands and 3 in Scotland. In order to access our support, SMEs apply for innovation support vouchers. Through these vouchers, we provide fully funded support packages that are tailored to the needs of the SME. We provide up to €50,000 of total in-kind support. There are 2 types of voucher. The first is access to a test facility, which can vary from a few days in a lab to several weeks in a full-scale water plant. And then we also provide support for verification and validation to assist in market entry. This can include help for SMEs to get ISO or similar verification for their product. So, who can apply? All small and medium enterprises from Northwest Europe can apply for the innovations vouchers. An SME is defined as an organisation with no more than 250 employees and a turnover of at most €50 million. The Water Test Network promotes transnational collaboration, recognising that the transformational change needed in the water sector comes from collaborative innovation. There's a need to encourage research and development of new ideas, create the environment to help the successful ideas to grow and access markets. By promoting transnational collaboration, we have been able to spread the knowledge of new ideas and technologies across Europe. For example, we've had SMEs from Belgium testing their technology in Scotland, and then companies from the UK working with our partners in the Netherlands. We've also been able to attract businesses from outside Europe into Europe by offering an innovation environment that encourages them to bring their innovations here. Additionally, we're partnering with water cluster organisations in Europe, but also further afield. We recently signed a letter of intent with the Water Council from the US, who I believe you'll be hearing from later. We work with these partners to pursue ways of collaborating both now, during our project, but also after the project comes to an end in December 2022. As you can see from the map, we have had a good spread of applications from across Europe since the Innovation Voucher launch in December 2018. So, whether you're an SME looking to further develop your innovations through our network, or whether you're a water cluster organisation interested in working together now and in the future, please do visit our website or contact me for further information.